Hi, Amy at Fashion Toppings here, and here's a shirt that I thrifted that I showed you in a previous shopping haul. I thrifted this from the Goodwill for $5.75, and it's in mint condition. And then I went to Joann Fabrics and found look at this fabric, all different pictures of Marilyn Monroe. Is that not gorgeous? So, had an idea. Okay, and so I've already prepped this. So I've soaked it in my bathroom sink with 1 part vinegar, white vinegar, and 2 parts water. And then I let it soak for 20 minutes. Then I hand washed it with detergent, and there was no bleeding whatsoever. I was nervous about the red with all this white, even the black with this white. So I pre-washed it. I did not put it in the dryer. I hung it up in the bathroom, in my shower, let it dry naturally. And then I ironed it, and then I attached, you can see, strips of fusible interfacing. It's just, I didn't have my full sheets. I was out, and so I just took strips of this and ironed it to the back, and that gives it some body, so it's not so flimsy. So that picture I'm going to sew onto the back of this shirt. So I'm going to have to lay it on the ground to do it, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. I'll make sure it's all centered. I'll make sure it's all centered and straight, and then I'm going to pin it onto the back of the shirt. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have it all pinned on. Move it up so you can see it. Isn't that going to be pretty? So it's going to look so nice. Now, most of you, if you watch my videos, you know that my mannequin is broken, so she stands crooked. So I have to pin everything on the ground. Now, this fabric does fray. I have the interfacing, the fusible interfacing underneath, but I'm going to use black thread, and I'm going to stitch, when I stitch this on, I'm going to stay in this little black border. Between the white and the red is a black border, and I'm going to zigzag stitch black so that my stitching won't be visible. So, and I'm going to do a small zigzag stitch because I kind of want the edges to fray a little bit and make it look a little bit more grungy, you know, but I don't want it to look like a DIY craft project. I want it to look like, I bought it this way. So like I said, I'm going to take a zigzag stitch, and I'm going to go all the way around the picture, and that's all there is to it. And I'm going to have this kick-ass rocker shirt with, Marilyn Monroe. I am so excited. So I'm going to go ahead and do that stitch around the outside border real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is. I'm so excited. Look at the back of this shirt now. Is that not so cool? Oh, I just love it. I've got my Marilyn on the inside, and now I've got my Marilyn on the outside. So I am really happy with how this turned out. And the reason, that putting that fusible interface in there gave it some stiffness so that when I wash it, it's not going to just kind of sag and give in areas. And so I'm glad I did the interfacing. This is so cute. I didn't even realize when you roll up the cuffs, the inside of the shirt in the sleeves, inside the sleeves is a different color. So I think it's meant to be rolled up. Oh, this is going to be so fun. This is a men's button down that I thrifted at the Goodwill, and now it's a Marilyn shirt. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, if I wanted to, I could take some of these smaller pictures, which I'm not going to because I want to save them for another project. But I could take one of these smaller pictures and actually put it on the pocket. But this is a small pocket then with a big pocket. I kind of like having the two pockets, but that's an option. You could put the Marilyn on the front. But look at this fabric. I am just in love with this fabric. Now, this fabric ran me $10 for not even a yard. It's $10 for one, it's a panel is what they call it. And, this is a panel right here. This whole page, and then the little part that I cut out, they put in the back of the shirt, and then these two pictures. This whole thing costs $10. It was $9.99. But then I went online and I got 50% off one regular price item. So I paid $5 for this whole sheet. So then I had my son get his coupons out, and then I got another coupon out, so I did this. I got another panel of Marilyn Monroe pictures, which I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. This is fabric, y'all. Isn't this cute? So there's that side, and then there's that side. It's upside down, but I'm going to keep this. I'm going to save this for a special project. I haven't decided what yet. And then I might make another shirt and do the same thing with this as I'm going to with this. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? So I got this for $5, regularly $10. I got this panel for $5, regularly $10. And then they got the Marilyn Monroe one that is what started this whole project right here. So I'll take pictures of the other ones. I'm not going to video how to do it because it's just too easy. So just to repeat my steps real quick. All I did was cut out the picture I want. I ironed on fusible interfacing on the back to give it some stability. I pre-washed it before I did anything. I pre-washed it, put a little vinegar in the water, kept it from bleeding. I'll put the everything I did down below. And then just sewed it on the back of the shirt. And since I want frayed edges, I just did a zigzag in the black border. And you can't even see my stitching. So, I have to say, this is probably one of the easiest projects I've ever done, but I have to say it also, I think, is my favorite project I've ever done. I am in love with this Marilyn Monroe fabric. The fact that I thrifted this shirt and the colors are to a T match this fabric, I couldn't be happier. I'm going to do the same thing to this shirt with the black. I thrifted this shirt. And then I'm going to actually cut out this concert t-shirt, which I also thrifted. I'm going to cut the whole square out with the guitar and the wings. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to attach that to the back of this, just like I did to this one, and give it the same look. And I'll post pictures on my Facebook page when I finish this. I'm going to do this probably tomorrow because it's getting late. Well, this is Amy with Fashion Toppings. Until next time, you have a great day.